Happy New Year's! Today I will be sharing my 2023 K-pop predictions. So these are all my opinions, so I would definitely love to read what you think in the comments. So without further ado, let's just get right into the video. Okay, starting out with the obvious, because of the popularity of girl groups last year, and it's inevitable that they will continue it into this year. I think that IVE, the Sserafim, and New Jeans will continue carrying the year with releases and competing with popularity as well. Okay, so this might seem a little harsh, but please hear me out. So Kpop, they had a lot of popularity when the show was going on, and I think the same thing will happen with the boys in Boys Planet. They'll gain a lot of attention during the showtime, but then people will get mad that their faves don't debut and hate on the group once they debut. So like similar to what happened with baekhyun. I think that their debut song will be a hit, but then Mnet and their fans will slowly forget about them. Again, similar to Kpop. Okay, I know this is another obvious one because SM announced it, but they said superm will come back and NCT Hollywood will be a thing, but you know, crickets after that. So yeah, SM has great plans, but terrible management and marketing. So yeah, more on that later. Okay, this one might be argued with, but I did read that it's confirmed that they will have a comeback, but other than that, I think they wouldn't have a group comeback more than once this year. I think Blackpink will only be doing solo activities this year because just of the way that they seem like they're kind of getting bored of music and also moving into another company. Like I mentioned earlier, SM absolutely sucked at managing their artists whatsoever. The proof was all in the scandals Taemin was in during and even before his debut, and how crappy SM handled it. It's just the way that SM is ignoring the massive issue of Lucas and letting his fans investigate him. Like what? They don't give a flip about their artists, let alone the foreign ones. Like example, Win. Now that he is rumored to be a part of superm's comeback, SM not releasing a statement is going to have a lot of negative impacts from fans. From what I've been gathered, lots of fans are happy, so like these comments I've seen. At the same time, they're wishing something was released, and others are mad, like I've seen in these comments, and haven't been supporting Lucas since the allegations were first reported. So this one might be a little unpopular, but I think another popular girl group would disband. Unfortunately, I think it will probably be Weekly. They had so much success and gained a lot of new fans with After School, but I didn't hear anyone talk about them last year since their change in concept. But because of that change, they seem to lose a lot of popularity that they did have, so I have a feeling that this year might be their last. It really sucks because I loved After School and I was hoping they'll continue with concepts kind of like stayc, but their company definitely took a wrong turn. This one probably is also obvious, but after Talk to Talk, I feel like it was time for Twice to start solo activities because I feel like unfortunately they would disband soon. But because they're still such a big moneymaker for JYP, I don't think they would disband this year. Hopefully we'll see a solo debut of Jihyo. I know this is super far-fetched, but please hear me out. Because of the direction that Stray Kids is going in right now, I feel like it's pretty likely. So 2022 haters were all up their behinds from bullying on Bubble, the essay accusations, stays pressuring Chen, of course, to stop working, ARMY trying to stir up toxicity when BTS won Best Boy Group, and other stuff. Chen has come out many times telling Stays to respectfully, of course, stop babying him and telling him to rest or take a break. Stays might not understand, but this is kind of his job. I don't think the company is overworking him, quote unquote. Chen is the main producer of his group, so he, along with Han and Changbin, are producing the music and deciding when to promote and stuff. I'm pretty sure if they wanted to slow down, they would and can, because they are a self-producing group. So they aren't, to my understanding, of course, locked up and held at gunpoint to perform, promote, go on world tours, do variety content, and go live. Most of these things they can do at their own and discuss with their company. Like most groups, when they suddenly finally reach a peak of popularity, they run with it and use that time to push out content to build and sustain the fans. And Stray Kids, I think, felt that surge of popularity and want to continue to do more. It's just unfortunate that their health is kind of taking a bullet. But I need those stays to shut up and stop telling them to rest and babying them like this isn't their life and job. And ultimately their decision to work. So, yeah. So thanks to New Jeans and the Seraphim, there has been a rise in Y2K concepts and K-pop and the popularity of it. Honestly, I've been loving the Y2K concept and I think some groups can do a lot of good things with it. I'm excited to see which group try it out. And for experimental, I think there will be more groups continuing to use it and take a different turn with this. And I'm honestly hoping that most groups don't try experimental because some producers don't know how to do it correctly without the song sounding messy and noisy. Yes, I'm looking at UM next. But I'm hoping that we can get some good stuff. So this is self-explanatory, but because of the hype around them on TikTok and their dance covers, once KQ says the word, their debut will be really popular. I know I will be supporting them, so this is something I definitely strongly believe. Because a lot of idols are coming back from the military, some are going to the military, and others are finally having a comeback after a long hiatus, I think we might have a surge in popularity for the third and second gen this year. But because idols that are going to the military, I think people are more likely to tune into the group's comeback, knowing that they might be their last for a while. On the other hand, idols who are coming back from the military, fans are excited about full group comebacks, so they're more likely to win awards from streams and album purchases. No matter the cause, I feel like we are going to see some amazing things from older groups this year. Hey, so this might be obvious, but I'll still mention it. One of the things I love the most about TXT is that they aren't pumping out music like every other month, but they take time to fully develop concepts and visuals, which really makes each release more special and interesting. This is why I think that their next comeback will be their best. After 4 years of really developing their concept, I think this comeback will be amazing. I am extremely excited about it, and I will most definitely be reviewing the comeback on my channel, so stay tuned for that. I found a lot of people on Reddit saying that they think that NCT 127 releases will sort of die out and that some of the members will start doing solo stuff. And I totally agree. With 10, Mark, and Taeyoung doing solo songs and collabs last year and the popularity of those releases, I think there's a pretty high chance of them doing more solo songs and even albums this year. So this is more of a manifestation than a prediction, but there's still a big chance that it may come true. Especially because Taemin and Baekhyun will be coming back from the military and Kai will be going into the military. So yeah, my fingers are definitely crossed on this one. This one I haven't heard anyone say yet, but I definitely have faith in. Because of their popularity last year when it came to boy debuts, I think their first couple comebacks will be super popular and viral, similar to the top 3 girl groups of last year. From experience, I know that I'd definitely be tuning into the rest of their comebacks this year because of how much I enjoyed both Doo and Bad News. I have a feeling that they will grow in popularity as the year progresses. Anyway, this is all for me today. Thank you for tuning in to my first video of the year and I hope you enjoy it. Please don't hesitate to share your own opinions on my prediction and share any of the predictions that you have of your own in the comments. I'll see you in my video for next week. Bye!